Mix FM music that makes you feel good. The latest edition of the Weekly Advertiser is out now. Get it from 2 Store Road, get it from your letterbox, get it from selected retailers, or of course theweeklyadvertiser.com.au. Lauren, after a massive time at the Disney cruise, which she loved, I promise, she is back in the studio to talk everything about the Weekly Advertiser. How you going?
Yeah, I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Exciting times, not only on the Disney cruise, but also on and inside the Weekly Advertiser. Can you tell us about the front? There was a protest happening the other day.
Yes, from a Disney cruise to a paddock in Wallaloo East yesterday.
Amazing.
I went to another farm protest. They seem to be fairly regular on our schedule. This one was, of course, against the V&I West project, transmission towers that are planned to go through farmland, starting at Bulgana all the way over to the New South Wales border. And there's a fairly big chunk of farmers who are against this project, and big turnout at Ben Duxon's farm yesterday.
And another bum on the front, I'm just saying. Me Fran was saying last week.
Yeah, we can't help the signs. The signs are out of our control,
on the front cover, my favourite.
The photo does depict how many people were actually there, and I think it was one of the bigger ones. They're denying access to Vic Grid workers to conduct ecological studies, which for the environmental effects statement that is underway for this project. So they have to do the EES before the project is officially approved by government, and but the farmers are having none of it. They don't want anyone on their land to do these studies. Yeah,
a very important issue, and a lot of people wanting to stand against of what is happening. You can read more on the front cover and continuing into page 3, thanks to Lauren's write-up. Now, as we take a look inside page 5, police are warning against image sharing, especially during these school holiday periods. You know, a lot of kids, more free time on the devices. Tell me a bit about what's going on.
Yeah, that's right. So they've given a general warning against it for all ages. It's classified as sexting. It's particularly if it's done without someone's consent, people can be charged over it and face a jail penalty. So there's quite tough punishment really for you might just think you're flicking off a funny photo or not do it with bad intentions, but if you're caught out, there's definitely tough punishments involved.
And especially with the social media ban that's coming into force on December 10, there are so many different ways that social media platforms are making sure that they have the right age to get on them, whether that's facial recognition, whether that's intense kind of questions or details to get onto them as well. So another way that these photos can't be shared is due to that social media ban for those under 16, but also that police warning as well. Hopefully will put a bit of a stop to all of this as well.
That's right. And I think, if you are sharing an image and that person is under 18, then another punishment involved in that is that you could be put on the sex offenders register, which, really restricts things in your life going forward. So, you might not get jail time or a heavy penalty necessarily, but if you put on the sex offenders list, that's huge, and you have to be really careful about sharing any photos of someone under 18.
Absolutely. More details on page 5. Now, as we flick to the back, we're getting very excited for this Sunday because it is the Weekly Advertiser Horsham Pacing Cup, and it's looking like actually a beautiful day on Sunday to head along as well, but we've got a bit of a write-up for it too.
Absolutely. So Tony Logan, who writes our harness articles just about every week, he has written a preview for this week's Weekly Advertiser Horsham Pacing Cup on Sunday, and it's a free event. Family, lots of things to do for the kids. Looks like it's going to be a great day weather-wise, so get along and have some fun. And I went along last year. It was actually held in March last year. They've changed the date to December now, and it'd be a great event to be able to catch up with friends and family there.
Ahead of the silly season, friends, family and the Horsham Pacing Cup, thanks to the Weekly Advertiser. What a Sunday.
Absolutely.
Love it. Lauren, thank you so much for popping in. You can get the latest edition of the Weekly Advertiser, 2 Store Road, from your letterbox, from selected retailers, or of course, theweeklyadvertiser.com.au. Lauren, go recover from your Disney cruise.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much. Mix FM.